Hey guys, it's Miss Lee from LAD Creations, and this is my first live video, so hope everything goes well. Need you guys just to give me feedback and let me know what's working, what's not working. Right now, what's not working is me trying to see myself logged on here. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just found it. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, there I am. Oh, it was on here. Go back. I want to stay on my live, and I don't know how to watch live videos. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. So today, what I'm planning to do, what's happening is we're doing a nativity wreath, nativity scene wreath. I'm going to use an 18-inch wire form. Has 4 prongs. It has to have 4 prongs for the way that we're doing this. Let's set that to the side for a second, and I'll show you the other things we need. We're going to need this mesh. I decided to go with a really dark blue mesh because it was really dark outside when Jesus was born and the nativity scene. So we're going to go with the dark blue. I have 2 rows of dark blue. I'm not sure how much we'll need, but we'll see. Then I have this burlap ribbon for the ground part and for the sandy area outside of the manger and the shelter. Um, you will need a pair of scissors. We have some scissors. Hopefully that will work. We have some zip ties just to kind of tie the ends. I think I forgot something, but we'll have to grab it later. I have 2 stars that I made, and we have to decide. I need you guys to help me decide which one is going to work better. This one or this one. Now, this one is rather big because I wanted a big statement star to go on the wreath, and we'll see which one is best. You guys have to tell me which one you think is going to be best. This little one or the big one. So, I don't know how to zoom in or anything, so guys, bear with me. I have 2 sets of lights. I'm not sure if we're going to need both or just one. Just set that to the side. And then I have my little manger scene. So that's going to go on there. What I'm missing is, I think, some wire to connect this. But we'll see. We may be able to use some zip ties to connect it. So let's get started. I'm really, really nervous because I've never done a live before. And a lot of times I record and then my recordings never get posted because I hate editing. So a lot of videos that I post are unedited because I hate editing. But anyway, so this is pretty even, as you can see. Hopefully you can see this pretty well and see that this is pretty even. I feel like I need to move something. I need to move something closer over here, maybe. Okay. You see that the ends are pretty even. So we're just going to take this and, no, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. Wrong thing. Okay, so what on the wreath form, we're going to do these 3 sections down here. There's a total of 9 sections. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to leave these 3 down here for the sandy, the earth part, and we're going to use the other 6 up here for the sky. So what we're doing is we're going to fold this in half, and I've watched a few people do this, so hopefully I will do it right. But we're going to take this and we're going to come up the side of the middle of the first 2 rings and the middle of the second 2 rings, and we're just going to come up like this, and then we want to push it together. We're going to make sure that's even. If you can see what I'm doing, we're going to make sure that's even, and we're just going to pull it. And so let's pull this out some, and I'm going to pull it like this. And we just want to gather it and make sure that we're keeping those two. We got to make sure that we're keeping these sides touching and leveled, because we don't want. Okay, I don't know if anybody's watching. If anybody's come in, I can't really tell. I can't see anything as far as comments or anything, or if anybody's watching. So if you are and you know how to comment, let me know that you're here. So we're going to push this up probably pretty. I'm going to use quite a bit of this, I believe. And I'm going to keep on pulling these up. And if I don't like how this turns out, I guess I can delete it. I can delete the video. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys, everybody's had a great day. I've been crafting since I was about 9 years old. Some people that know me realize that I love macrame, and that I do various projects. And so last year I started doing wreath making. My kids wanted a wreath, a Jack Skellington wreath, because they love the movie so much. So two of my children wanted the Jack Skellington, so I started making them. Did the research and started making the Jack Skellingtons. So here's what I'm going to do real quick here. I'm just going to take a zip tie. Always make sure that your smooth side is, up or easy to access, because that's what you're going to be using, the smooth side. And so we're going to go through here like so. I feel like we need more light, and I feel like we need to be closer so that you guys can really see what I'm doing. But hopefully this is a learning experience for you and me, and we'll know what to do better next time. Okay, so we want the smooth side of the zip ties up, and this is hopefully not twisted or anything. And it is twisted. So okay, guys, just going to take that out and start all over. So we're going to take these two pieces here at the end. I'm going to fold them in just a little bit to get rid of the rough edges. So that's done. Then we're going to take our zip tie, and we're going to go, I'm going to go from underneath, and I'm going to go through both pieces of the mesh. Now hold that straight this time. I'm going to bring it down on this side over here. Let me show you. So I brought it through the mesh, brought it down, and then I'm just going to pull it. And I did not bring out my wire cutters or anything, so just going to use the scissors and cut that off. All right, so now that is in place. Okay, so now I think that might be good for right there. Let's go on to our next section. Straighten this up just a little bit, make sure that it's pretty even. Yeah. And so now let's go to our next section, which is going to be on the other side of this bar. And we're going to go in, again, in between the first two. We're going to go in between this bar. So just pull that like that. this up. So anyway, I love making the wreaths once I started making them. So I've made quite a few, and I'm going to do a video just showing you the different wreaths that I've made, the pumpkin wreaths that I've made also. Um, some of them have been posted on my LAD Creations page. I have a YouTube channel as well, LAD Creations on YouTube. I have LAD Creations on TikTok and on Instagram. So if you want to go look at any of those, you may not have TikTok, but you may have Instagram. And most people have YouTube and can set up a YouTube channel. So you can go on there and find my channel and um, look for my videos, look for my channel, look at the videos. I want to say that I still watch a lot of crafters, and they are great. I haven't put together a list of names that I want to mention yet, but I will tell you the main people that I watch um, crafting is Julie's Wreath Boutique, is DIY with Nadia. I think she's fantastic. Does a lot of different kind of reads and everything, and explains really well. Julie explains really well too, which is why I follow most of hers and make a lot of her reads. Um, Monkey's Creation, absolutely love her. She does a lot of Unique in the Creek boards, and she does a lot of character reads. Um, so I really like those. That's where you'll see my chocolate. Um, you'll see my chocolate cup of chocolate for the winter on my page. Um, Cup of chocolate, red cup with chocolate, hot chocolate, and marshmallows. You'll see that on my page. Okay, so now we've just moved into the third section, and just gonna keep trying to keep this even. And how you keep it even is you want to have those two pieces of mesh to meet right there, and you're just gonna keep pulling it. I'm watching myself. It doesn't look too bad. The way my screen is set up, it's sideways, so hopefully you guys are seeing it the way I see it. Okay. So we'll straighten these out more once we get them all in place also. So roll this out more. Hopefully. Okay. Let's see, let's go ahead and go to, we want to push this down. Okay, let's go ahead and push that down some more. So anyway, back to me. My love for crafting is my mom's started teaching me how to sew when I was about 9 years old, 8 years old maybe. And then by 9, sometime in my 9th year, I made my first dress with a seamless zipper. And those zippers had, I think, just come out, and she was teaching me how to use one. So I made a dress and I put in a seamless zipper, and it was on from there. I remember being in middle school. I was at in Pataskla, Licking Heights, and I start making handkerchief shirts, and they had lace around the edges, and really cool. So that was another love. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and enter this one into our fourth section here. So then, while I was at, I think I was at, yeah, I'm pretty sure while I was at Licking Heights, that's when I found macrame. We had a macrame project to do in our art class, and I absolutely fell in love with macrame. Loved it. And so to this day, I'm still macrame, but I did stop for a few years and ended up going back to macrame. And so some of the people that know me know that I do macrame, and so I'll do wall hangings, plant hangers, just various things. I've actually sewed one of my first macrames when I started back. One of my first projects was sold to a lady in California that was using it for a wedding. So I was so happy about that and impressed with myself that she felt um, good enough about my work that she wanted to use that in a wedding. And so, yeah, sold that to her. That puppy went to California. So that was really, really nice. Um, to adjust some of these, definitely have to be adjusted. But okay, so we'll keep going. So the tan, the burlap that we're using, I love burlap. I love the way it feels. I love the way that you can work with it. Um, and so I've made a few wreaths with burlap. Yeah. Anybody on? Anybody watching? Oops, don't knock the camera down. I'm shifting it. Didn't do that. Shifting the camera. I'm gonna keep it on what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Let's get back there. Here we go. We're good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go into the next section. I think this is section 5 here. If you never watched any of the people that I mentioned and you like watching crafting videos, please watch their videos. I think Monkey Creation, she does the majority of her stuff on live on here on Facebook, and then she loads it up to her YouTube channel. So, and she's fun, and she interacts with her with the audience, with her watchers, and she responds, takes her time to respond to their comments and everything. So, yeah, it's fun. I will tell you that this crafting thing is not easy. It's easy, but not easy. It's a lot of work goes into making wreaths, making anything really. It can be time consuming. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. So I'll have enough to do what I want to do. Now, this is going to be a pretty decent size wreath. I'm really glad that I finally bit the bullet because I've been planning on doing this for a couple weeks or so now, and scared to go live, and just decided to take my time and just go ahead and get this done. And so I'm glad that I did. This will be out here for the record books. Alright guys, we're getting close to the end of this first one. First roll of mesh. So I'm gonna finish that. think I'm going to just finish it, try to finish it right here at this one, and then we'll start a new row for the next section. Just take this one off. And if you're a crafter, save these. You can always use them for something. Okay, see, one staple is out. Trying to make sure I got both staples out so we're not stabbing ourselves or anyone else getting stabbed. Okay, let's see the other one. Okay. Yeah, I think I found it. Did I find it? Okay, I think I'm going to just go ahead and cut this off right here. And we'll just set that piece to the side. We'll take another zip tie. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what I did here, but I think I'm just gonna have to. Can you see that where I'm hooking in the zip tie there? I'll flip that to the back and make sure it's good and tight. And we'll clip off the zip tie there, and any little extra right there. Just clip that off. Okay. So far this is what we have. And again, we'll go through and straighten it up to make it more even with the other side. Anyway, we won't do this part. We won't do the straightening up right now, but this is what we should be looking like right now. Okay, so this is what our wreath form should look like. Now we're going to go ahead and fill in. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we only have one more section to do, and then we'll go to the inside bar to make this really full. Okay. I think I'm going to bear with me. Again, we're going to go up in between that first bar. And we're going to go ahead and zip tie this. And again, I'm zip tying just to the middle bar. I'm actually going to cross the bar. I'm going to cross over. I'm going to cross over to one thing I've learned from the crafters that go live is that just don't sweat the small stuff. You will make mistakes and you will repeat yourself sometimes, and so don't sweat it. Just do what you got to do and keep going. Okay, so again, this is just going to be for this fourth piece right here. I almost went all the way around and forgot that I was doing the sand part. Glad I caught myself. So I'm going to learn about doing these lives, honestly, and how I can read comments or see who's watching or anything, because right now I don't know if anybody's watching. I could just be doing this just for my health. Actually, no, because this will go up on YouTube later. I go to my LAD Creations YouTube channel. Okay, I think that's pretty good for this side. What I'm going to attempt to do now is just to take this and continue it. I'm not even going to cut it. I'm just going to attempt to continue it. And so now I'm going to take this and go. I probably need to use a zip tie again to put this in place. And I'm going to do that right here. I'm going to go through the mesh. Okay. And a lot of this, you're not going to see anything because it's going to be hidden by this mesh as well as the tan mesh. So, let's see. Where did you go? Just trying to see where it's going. It's going somewhere. Let's go back into the mesh again. Okay. There. I'm going to take it and we're going to go back into it here. Okay. Take this on the outside actually. Okay. Let's flip this over real quick. I'm going to pull this tighter. I'm just pulling it as tight as I can with my hands. Cut that off. Okay, so now we want to take the mesh and we're going to go the opposite direction. And we're going to go in the middle, which is a little more challenging because we've already got mesh in the middle. because we want to go in here, there, and we want to go in this last bar. So I'm going to go like this, pull it up, pull that up evenly, pull this side up evenly. Yeah, there we go. There, so we got that started. Okay. Whew. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and start pulling this. This mesh likes to stick, so it will stick to your clothes. You see I have a sweater on, it's sticking to my sweater. But I also like to have something on because this stuff will scratch you. Okay, so it looks like we got the first section done pretty much right here. So we're getting there. Whoa, that side came up pretty high, didn't it? What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what we did right here. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, there. I just gotta keep it more even. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna do another pull through and then we'll go to the next section. And again, what I'm trying to do is keep these two, this piece in half, make it work. Okay, now we're going to go to the next bar. And maybe next time I'll start on the inside and work my way outside. That's actually easier. All right, so I got it on the other side of this bar, and I want to have okay. So you can see we got, I might need to turn that over because we need to have this side in on that bar, and the other side going in on this bar. It looks like I've twisted something, guys. Okay, I did. Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you, Lord. Okay, there's that part. And this part goes there. We'll straighten this part out when we go back around. So right now I got this straightened out. And this needs to go this way. Okay. Whew. Okay, guys. As I said, this work is not easy. This can be pretty tough sometimes. Getting caught on my burlap. To that. Okay. That's one thing about this mesh. It is very resilient. So all this yanking that I'm doing, it's not hurting the mesh at all. It's hurting me, but it's not hurting the mesh. Not at all. So the goal is to have it looking, see how before I even put it in, to have the mesh looking like that. So that's the goal, is to get it in. Yes, that side go. Okay, in there, like so. This one in here, like this. We're gonna get it done, guys. Okay, we're right here at a crossbar, so let's see how much room we have. Oh, we still got some more to go over here on this crossbar. This side of the crossbar. Well, like I always tell people, we live, learn, we do better. So next time I will do this from the inside and work my way out. Because this is definitely a challenge doing it this way. And I'm actually outside of the bar on some of this. Let me put this inside. Jeez. Okay, so that's is now inside the bar. And then we'll put this inside on this side of the bar. There we go. Okay. We seem to be in decent shape right now. Just gotta make sure it's still okay. There we go. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna move on to the next section now because I think there's some straightening out that needs to be done. Yeah. I almost feel like I just need to like take this apart and uh start all over, or at least start over on the inside. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push forward, going to push through. So I'll make sure I'm getting this part on the right. There we go. There's that part. So, guys, I know Thanksgiving is coming up. It's fall time. I do have items that are for sale if you want to look at LAD Creations in all the places I had mentioned before on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I don't have a website set up. I have been working on one, but these websites are designed to make you have to use a designer, and I'm not ready to do that yet. So I figure I got 4 platforms that I'm using, and you can email me at ladcreations1 at gmail.com. If you have any questions, you can also leave comments. You can hit me in my Instagram. Those are the places that I check most often. If you have questions, or if you want to know the price of something, or you want to purchase something, you want to order something, those are the places to try to reach me. I know my sister keeps saying, well, what's your website? Where are you located? How can I tell people to find you or whatever? And I'm like, just the usual places. I don't have a website right now, but they can definitely find me on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook. Facebook is mostly stuff listed. I'm an introvert, guys, to the tilt. I am to the tilt, to the hilt, to the hilt. I'm an introvert and I am socially awkward. Have social anxiety, so I don't really get on Facebook a lot. I am able to videos myself doing certain things and load the videos, but as far as doing a lot of interacting, and I don't, just because I'm an introvert. Oh, and I feel like I don't always know what to say to people. It's usually, I'm more of a to the point person, and you just get to the point of things, and that's it. As versus being a conversationalist. And like even right now, I'm making myself talk about stuff because I know that it's more pleasing than just sitting here doing the work and not saying anything. So if you have questions and stuff, I am more than happy to answer those once I know where they are. But as far as like unless it's a conversation or it's a topic that I'm really passionate about, even my typing, my answers are short and kind of probably confusing for some people because I just really don't like talking. I don't know. Maybe that's why I always run into people that want to talk to me, and instead of me talking, it's just something I guess they can pick up. Like, yeah, I can talk to her because I'm not gonna say much of anything. A lot of times, if it's a topic I'm passionate about, yeah, I do have things to say. But just chit chat and just like I don't know what they call it exactly. The kind of conversation that people just. Ooh. Okay, let's move that out the way because that actually wasn't even recording. So don't worry about that one. I'm doing a live, y'all. Oh my goodness. I think we got 2 sections left, guys. This is going to be over soon. I'm almost tempted to stop this and like let's do the rest of this tomorrow, because this has really worn me out. I don't even know how long we've been going. I hope somebody's back there rooting me on. Like, you can do it, Lee. Miss Lee, keep going. You can do it. I don't know if my daughter's watching or not. I have no way of knowing right now. Oh, I could check my other phone. Let me do that real quick. Let's see. Okay. Just text her, ask her, was she watching? I know she was outdoor dashing, so I knew. Just found a snag. Let's skip that. Probably see it. Guys, we're on to what, the last, yeah, well, we still got this section and one more, so but we're down to the last of it for this part. And again, if I make another one, definitely gonna do this differently because this is definitely trying doing it this way. Trying to stay in the screen for you guys in the view. If anyone's watching and they craft, what kind of crafts do you do? And you probably have to leave comments at some point in time because, again, I have no idea if anybody's watching because I can't see anything. And I assume that this is live. Maybe I'm just recording. I don't know. And if I bored anybody to death, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'll become more proficient, I guess, as I do this more on camera. Because when you're just doing it in leisurely, you can take a break, you can go do what you want to do and come back. But when you're actually doing a live, you're kind of committed to sticking to. I'm just gonna go ahead and start this last section because I'm actually running out of mesh, guys. This piece is going to go back there. This piece is going to go in here, and we're going to finish up this mesh right now. I'm running out of mesh. Oh, I got out the frame. So sorry. Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. You're the center of my soul. Okay, guys, we're almost done. It's another thing I love to do, sing. I can't sing as well as I used to, but I still like to sing sometimes. So every once in a while in a video, you'll hear me sing, hum, do something. In the choir as a young lady, young girl. Ooh, very young, actually. Yep. Can you guys see? I'm down to the wire. I'm so excited. And now when we do this tan burlap, we're actually going to start in the middle this time. We're going to start inside and work our way out. Yes, and there's the very last of it. I'm going to use a little zip tie once again. And see, go this way and go in, guys, like this. And then I'm going to go through the mesh. And I'm going to go down here. Down. Okay. Then we'll turn it over, show you where I'm tying it off. Oh, thank you, Father. There's still a lot that needs to be straightened out on this, but at least we got it all on. That's the biggest thing. We got it all on. So, yep. Okay. All right. Yay. We got this part on. We'll go through straightening it out. Oh. This definitely needs to be straightened out right here. Oh, goodness. There you go, like that. And you're just trying to make it more even. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just trying to even it up. Even up the front and the back. Yeah, like right here for some reason. So, all right, so let's do this real quick and see what you guys think. What is that gonna look like? Can you see that? Right in the middle, is that too big? Is that gonna be too big? I think that actually will probably work pretty well because it's going to be way up here and the manger is going to be down here somewhere. I think that's going to work. I like this one. And I made it with the dark blue beads to match this mesh. Okay, let's... Okay, let's take this, get ready to do this part. I have an OSU wreath that someone ordered that I will be working on also, and I think I'm going to try to do that live as well. Hopefully it will go much better than this live. strings off. And so, well, what we'll do is this will be folded in half, like so. And this will go in between the first, the second. There we go. They'll be in between the first and the second and the third. And again, we'll do another zip tie to secure it. So let's flip this. Let's flip this over and just show you. We'll be securing it this way. And actually, I want to take it through the bar, this bar, and go through the burlap mesh or burlap ribbon. I want to go through this bar right here, side bar. I want to go through the ribbon. For some reason, this is bending. Why are you bending? Okay. Go through that bar. I want to go through the ribbon if it will let me. There we go through the ribbon. And then we're going to go, that's cool. I'm going to leave it just like that. And I got it twisted, so I'm going to twist it back. So now what I've done is secured this to this middle bar, this little bracket bar that runs this way. Take that off too. Okay, guys, this is going to be much easier and probably a lot faster than the blue. So I don't really want to drop that on the floor, but what we're going to do is the same thing. You just take these two, you want to keep them as even as possible, like so. And you just take it through. I think this might be better if I took it underneath. Underneath here, like so. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely better. See how easy, much easier that pulls on like that. And you're just gonna make sure it's meeting up evenly, pulling it up like that, like that, and just gonna push it up, push it up. When you get pretty full in this first bracket, you're just going to start the next section. Like that. See how I did that? Just went on to the next section. And with the burlap, you got to be a little more careful. It doesn't seem like I'm being real careful, but I am trying to be a little more careful because the burlap will snag on me. Will snag. So go to the next one, because we need to try to use what we have to use, but leave enough to do 2 rows. Yeah, and then we're going to spread this out some. Yep, once we get through the 3rd row. Okay, I got another zip tie over here, and I want to zip tie this end as well. So we're going to flip this over and leave that there. I'm just going to pull through another couple. You see what I'm doing here? Just pulling through a couple more times. And then I'm going to secure it. Use this bracket here. Side. Gonna go through the burlap. Come out that side of the burlap and then bring it through there. Hopefully you can see everything I'm doing. And the top is right here. We're going through there. Gonna secure it there and take our scissors, cut it off there. But I'm not going to cut the burlap. I'm going to just go ahead and start going through. Just going to twist it a little and start going through this side. Take that inside in, this side in, and that's where we're just going to continue like that. Okay. So you guys can you see what I'm doing here? Got our burlap laying on the right side. Hopefully it'll roll pretty easy, but we're just bringing up this side through and this side on this through the first and the second. See that much easier this is doing the burlap. That's going to be super nice once we get that all done. There, let's take this and now go through. Take this through the second bar, second and third bar. This goes through the first bar, first and the second bar, just like we did before. And straighten that out a little bit, and then just bring it on through. And don't forget you're pulling in, pulling up and pulling over. pulling up and pulling over at the same time, or pretty much the same time, because you want this to be full down here at the bottom. But this is our sand. This is what the what was that thing? The shed or whatever sat the barn. It was, you know, this is the ground outside of the barn. So I want it to be nice and full. Now we'll go ahead to the next section. This is our last section, guys. And I think after this, we just have to attach the star. Oh, I do have lights to go on if we want to do lights. The star, the manger, and the lights. Or the lights, the star, and then the manger. Yeah. Okay. And we'll be done. I know some of these videos probably really long, and I'm okay with that this time because, again, this is my first live. And then, as I said, the other people, other crafters, I watch a lot of their lives, and they're usually over an hour most of the time. I have noticed that some of them are starting to prep their boards and get some of their mesh already prepped, not just cut, but also prepped. Okay, I think we're pretty much at the end of what we can pull through here. I believe that's it. I think that's it. I think that looks pretty good. Looks pretty full to me. Doesn't look like any spots were missed. Got a couple little balloons, which is just part of the process. I'm just going to cut this right here. Ooh, we'll roll this back up. This is a decent little piece to do another little project with, or make a smaller wreath, a 10-inch wreath or something. All right, let's get another zip tie. What we'll do now is secure this piece. Secure this to the bar. Doing this the way I want to do it. I want to grab this bar, this middle bar that goes through. I'm going to grab that bar, bring this up. I'm not trying to knock you guys down. I bumped the camera. Okay, there we go. I want this to go through here and go through the mesh. Actually, you know what? I don't. I want it just to go. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, I'm just going to take it through here, just like this, and secure it. Try to get that as tight as I can. Cut all this off together. Whew, okay. Let's get that cut down just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, well, there's still some straightening up that needs to be done, but for the most part, this is done. And this is just going to be a little bit poofy because we had to go through that bar, go on the other side of that bar. Same thing with this side. It's just going to be a little bit poofy because, again, we went through a bar. Yep. So. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to even worry about these being poofy like that. Yep. So once the we cover up the back, because usually I do a okay, anyway, that looks pretty good. And then let's see what this would look like. Let's see. Okay, we got this done. I don't know if I want it down here, or if I want it sitting up here. And just could just zip tie it to the wreath. And then our star will go up here. Make sure we can see everything. See everything? Okay, guys, so this is going to be the end of the live. What I'm going to do is work on attaching these items. I will put the lights on, and then I will come back and do a final picture or short video. When I post it to to YouTube, you'll see the final video of how this turned out. Right now, I didn't bring enough. I didn't bring wire. I didn't bring anything to hang the star with, so I'm a little bit short on things. But this is my first live, so I did it. So far, I did it. I think I did pretty good. I thank you guys for watching me, and if you were rooting me on, I appreciate it. Um, yeah, this was not bad at all. I will definitely be doing more lives, and don't forget to check me out on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Blessings. Mwah.